Let's see. Let's go overkill. Not that I can actually have a screen that can handle that resolution. But... okay. Nightwing and Red Hood official game.
I'm Jeff Eleanor, game director at Warner Brothers Games Montreal, and today I'm really excited to share with you gameplay footage featuring Nightwing and Red Hood from our upcoming game, Gotham Knights.
City looks great, a lot like Arkham Knight so far. Like, no complaints so far, diverse looks. Still got that dark vibe going on, which, I mean, you can't have Batman without the dark vibe, you know? So far,
Nightwing, also known as Dick Grayson,
very
midway through the game story as he patrols our city. All of the Knights can unlock heroic ways of getting around the city. For Nightwing, it's his glider, the Flying Trapeze. The Regulators gang are engaged in a hacking crime, so it's time to bring some vigilante justice to the bad people.
Very Batman-like,
Each
but
crime
instead
in
of
Gotham
the wings,
Knights plays like a mini game with rules and optional objectives. Nightwing's fighting style is acrobatic. He ping-pongs around the battlefield.
He's very
While you can play the whole
Batman-like.
game solo, you can also protect Gotham and
Arkham Batman-like, I would say.
Here's Red Hood. Red Hood gained new abilities after being resurrected by an assassin cult.
Okay, this is
Here,
just
he uses mystical
weird.
leap to move across the rooftops, springboarded by his own soul energy. Successful attacks and dodges build up my momentum bar below, and timing my strikes and combos correctly makes it build faster. Once the bar is full,
It
heroes
looks
can
nice,
unleash
but it
powerful
doesn't
abilities.
feel Batman.
Red Hood's
Red
ranged
Hood's-
attacks are a little louder. He fires non-lethal rounds that still do a lot of damage.
A lot of damage, meanwhile a guy tanks to full max. Great damage.
Here's Red Hood's barrage ability, which deals piercing damage to interrupt armored attacks.
Non-lethal piercing bullets.
The UI you're seeing can be customized to your preferences. What's on screen is what I like, but you can set it the way you like.
Okay, so you can change the UI. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, you have combo attacks. I like that. I like that a lot.
Holy perfect attack, Nightwing!
Okay, get a little pop-up. Very modern RPG. I'm not a fan of Red Hood so far. Red Hood is not gonna be my thing. At
Now that
least
we've
for the
prevented the
gameplay,
regulators from stealing data, let's follow Red Hood for a bit. The Bat Cycle is usable by all heroes in Gotham Knights. Let's watch Red Hood chase down a smuggling van in Southside neighborhood.
Hopefully the vehicles aren't gonna be that big, like prevalent like in Arkham Knight. But so far this game just feels Arkham Knight with some, you know, like futuristic RPG sprinkled on top of it. To me.
Red Hood can unlock the ability to attach a bomb to thrown opponents, so he can detonate it with a shot later.
Oh shit.
It's a pretty good time.
Okay, so there's loot. I forgot, it's a looter shooter gun. I forgot about that fact. Okay. No opinion on the looter shooter part. I'm not. I don't mind it, but we're gonna have to see how it turns out. Because with Avengers, it was horrible. It was not great.
Now we're back at the Belfry,
What does that
Hero's
mean?
home base. This next sequence is from early in the game, as we're just discovering the Court of Owls.
Okay, so this is the beginning. Okay. It looks great. I like the setting of like the tower.
The Bat Computer runs the map of the city
Batcave.
and lets us pursue challenges and advance the story.
Map looks great. again, very Arkham Knight-like.
Nightwing is tracking his next story mission, investigating the old Powers Club.
A lot like Spider-Man actually as well, like where you like have a simple map so you don't overload your graphics.
Making sure that we're ready for each new challenge through the game. Players find blueprints and crafting materials by taking on missions and fighting crime. Each blueprint has different stats, giving the player a wide range of cool choices for their individual strategy.
I don't mind all the passives, new stats, but it changes your look.
Gear with mod slots is better because mod chips power up gameplay properties.
So, like, if you like, for example,
mod chips power up gameplay properties.
Like you want to use this suit, right? Because it has great power, and it has 5 mod slots, so you can like have it really great. But if you don't like this look, then you're screwed because you want to look great as well, you know. So I hope there's gonna be a feature where you can like use a different skin, but use this material, like in Trove, Black Desert, many MMOs actually, where you can have like a skin and your gear. And MMOs is important because you mismatch everything, but definitely hope it's not gonna. I mean, it could be like Spider-Man, where it's just a different suit. But in Spider-Man, at least you unlock the passive. Yeah, kind of. So you don't need to. It would be sick, in my opinion, at least, if you can keep a skin but have the stats of another gear, like, if that's a possibility. Maybe it comes later in the trailer, or like later in the game, like with an update, but that, in my opinion, that would be sick. Just for... because I know there's gonna be people complaining about it because they don't like the look of Seth's perfect build, you know? Yeah, the style, maybe. It's why I'm saying maybe. It could
At this
be a
point in the
possibility.
story, our characters are still processing the loss of Batman.
Thatchman.
You could visit him.
I could what?
He went to yours when... You could visit his grave.
You haven't.
I'm not the one staring at the... You know.
Yeah, I saw the style type in.
Sometimes you're an idiot, Grayson.
Feels too much tried to be like dramatic and impactful in a way. Like, if they do that too much, it's gonna make the story feel weird.
To get around the city in a hurry with the Fast Bat.
The Fast Bat. What kind of dumbass name is that? That is just a stupid name.
Got anything court related?
It looks great. The fast travel looks great. I don't mind that. I like it. It's just a stupid name.
According to the old poem, anyway.
Okay, but how does that line up with what Penguin said?
UI for the targeting
All-powerful court really is
looks
out
good.
there. They might be the ones getting all those creeps out of Blackgate, which means they've been getting away with murder for centuries.
I hear you. Fingers crossed we'll learn more at the Powers Club.
So far, this really looks like what Arkham Knight could have been, but like with more heroes co-op.
It's time for Nightwing
and
to
probably a
into
slightly
territory.
more specific player base, because it feels less inclusive to the average player, because not everybody's going to be a fan of like the characters, like how I don't like Red Hood so far.
Be careful. Let us know if you find anything.
They have a few guards.
Long lunch too.
Nightwing.
I'm not
Nightwing seems a very solid option if you just want to play Batman.
Poor bastard did.
What poor bastard?
Batman
As far as I
Arkham
know,
style.
I just got along the break.
Batgirl's probably gonna
Poor
be like that
bastard.
as well from the original
what that
trailers. It
means.
looked like. Arkham Knight was good, apart from too much Batmobile, and the boss battles were just bad. You know,
Every
especially
hero
the
has
final
unique
battle. It was
takedowns
just
and
not
finishing
good.
moves.
The rest of the game
Ambush
was
strikes are
really
faster
good.
than silent takedowns, but make more noise.
So it's like an 8 out of 10.
Augmented reality
Arkham
vision
Knight, in my
helps the
opinion.
heroes solve puzzles and investigate mysteries.
Man, it could have definitely been a 9, 9.5.
I wonder what else it
You
can
know,
see.
maybe even a 10.
There's
but
something under the floor.
10 out of 10 is hard to get, you know? Almost no game
The
does
hatch
that.
is connected to some kind of network. There's got to be a way to open it.
Here we see Nightwing's elemental shockwave ability. It interrupts enemy armored attacks and deals elemental status effects.
Try this.
Cryo status freezes an enemy, taking them out of the fight for a while.
So far, I think a lot of people who wanted it to be Arkham style and are still gonna play it are probably gonna play with Nightwing. Is what I'm seeing so far.
And done.
Yeah, I didn't ruin my experience with the game either, but it would have been nice if the boss battles were actually good in Arkham Knight. But I still enjoyed the game plenty, like I did almost everything in the game as
Hidden
well.
staircase. That can't be good.
It was a very fun game. Very good looking and stuff as well.
Shit, what's he doing here?
We got female villains, which is great. Because not every single... I'm pretty sure some of the Arkham games just only have males as villains, apart from like the big ones, like a female minion. I mean, it's something simple, but not every RPG thinks about actually having some differences in their minions. Like different
For
races,
anybody wondering how
different
this
hairs,
fight looks with Red
different
Hood,
genders.
check this out.
It's something very, very small, but it's good to see that they kind of think about like having some diversity in your enemies. Although these minions, I mean, basically look all the same with their suits. It's very minor. But it's still fun for your voice lines, you know, because they always like talk when you be stealthy and shit.
How's about this?
So it's something.
Red Hood takes on a Talon Gladiator here, one of the Court of Owls' engineered superhuman assassins.
That's it. I like that enemy. I like him a lot. It's better than just your standard brute who is big and can't be knocked down easily. He seems more like an interesting, like brute-like minion than the or previous Arkham games at Sunday, because this technically is a sequel to Arkham, you know? Technically. But I like that image. I like that. The game also looks like it could be harder with like the battle, like a lot like God of War. I feel vibes of God of War in it. If you play with somebody like Red Hood, who doesn't do the jump between enemies like Nightwing does. Nightcrawler, different game, different company look.
Wherever this belongs to must be in bad shape. Better hurry.
But so far, I like it. Still hyped for the game. I'm not like, oh shit, I can't wait for it to come out, but I'm still hyped for it. Hasn't ruined my expectations yet. Yet. I'm gonna wait till the Batgirl and Robin trailer, because I want to play with Batgirl, because she's my favorite, together with Red Hood, but I already knew Red Hood was not gonna be my thing with the guns. So I'm definitely can't wait till we see that trailer.
Believe me, I made a mistake. It won't happen again. Please!
Oh shit. We can definitely play together or something. October 25th. Is this the first time we get an official release date?
Custom Batcycle skin.
That Batcycle skin is very, very lackluster. It's very plain. Looks great so far. I'm definitely still planning to get it. Probably with pre-order, even though that the Bat Cycle skin looks very plain. But I'm a huge Batman fan, huge DC fan, so I'm still gonna get it. But I do like it a lot. I like how it looks. So far, I'm a fan.